Hello, welcome to Board Deck and Dice. Today I'm doing a Kickstarter preview of Darkness, a card game of set collection. Let's see how it plays and we'll pop back here, tell you what I think afterwards. Maybe. Darkness is set up like this for 3 players. Each player will get a hand of 15 cards, which are basically 3 of each of the 5 colours: red, blue, yellow, green and orange, in case you don't know what colours are. Into the middle will be played 8 of the, I'm not sure what they're called actually, artifact cards, and then these are the relic cards. And I need another one of those because I've set it up for 3 player. What you're trying to do is play colours in a kind of area majority thing, where you want to play either the most of the primary colour or the secondary colour to attain an artefact. The artefacts, yes. So, to obtain this altar, if you played the most reds outright, you would get it. If you were jointing reds but had played the most greens, then you would get it as well. And these are going to score points for set collection of the same type. So one altar on its own scores you 1 point, 2, 3 scores you 4, and going on exponentially like that. So in this setup we've only got 2 of the potential artifacts out there. If darkness comes out, then it is up to the players to get rid of it. If they don't get rid of it by playing 3 orange and a blue, one of the players, then it will go off to one side, and when 3 darknesses are off to one side, players will have to discard down to the number of artifacts of the player with the lowest amount of artifacts. So it's bad for the players in the lead, essentially. The relics are gained in a similar way to getting rid of darkness. Any player who's played this combination of cards will get this artifact unless they this relic unless they draw. Gems just give you points. Rings let you swap one of the cards at the end of your round, and masks let you play 2 cards hidden for from the way you play for the first 2 rounds of a turn, which I'll explain in a minute. If you draw on both colours on a artifact, then that is removed from the game. Unlike a relic, which stays there. In the last round, all the relics are removed apart from gems, and as many gems that are left in the relic deck are played out, so you're just playing for points. So how do you play? On the first turn, you will look at your cards and you will play 3 face down. So we have a quick look around here. Green and orange seem fairly good for getting a good spread. So we're going to play orange, a green, and a red, and we'll play those face down and then reveal them at the same time. So I will reveal this, and hopefully I'm hiding from other players what I'm attempting to do by putting 3 colours out. Next round I will play 2 cards and then a further 1. So you're going to play a total of 6 cards. So although you are trying to hide, you might not want to hide too much because you won't be able to put cards out. So let's say next turn I put 2 more down, face down, everyone turns them over. I've put a second green and a second orange. And then, depending on what everyone else has done, I might play an orange or green. I might play a red and see if I can go for it. I'm not on for any of these at this time, so I'm merely concentrating on the artifacts. So let's say I played an orange. Then we go around each artifact and see who's won. I've got 1 red, but someone else might have 2 or 3. They would win that. If someone else only had 1 red and 1 green, then I would win this because I have the second place colour. That is how you play Darkness. At the end of the game you collect up your sets, which are all open information, and you score points depending on how many there are in each set, and then you add that to any gems you've collected. That is Darkness. Let's go see what I think. So Darkness is a nice enough game, but I do have a few issues or concerns with it. The first is I don't know if this is just because it's a prototype or what, but those mini cards really don't do the game that much justice. They're just too small, and I know you've got 15 in your hands, so you know maybe that's why they're small, but it's just not a nice playing experience just to play with those small cards when you're choosing them and you're looking on the table, particularly when you're looking at the ones you collect. I mean, maybe those could be bigger and you could still have the smaller ones for the sake of your hand size, but that's just a personal thing. I don't like those mini cards. And when you're playing with a larger group, you're kind of craning over to see everything. The artwork is okay. There's a bit of inconsistency. The relic cards are just blank white background, whereas the artifact cards have some texture, so it just looks a little bit jarring when they're next to each other. The iconography is all fine and okay and understood. I just found I liked the way that you were laying out sets of card colours to gain something, and you were doing a kind of area majority there. I really like that system. You know, oh, he's going to play reds, so I better play greens. Maybe I go 3 reds and I go for the secondary ones or the ones I want. I like set collection where you get rewarded for the more you collect of something. However, the theme is non-existent. It's meant to be this mystical theme, and they've got, you know, like altars and monoliths and that sort of thing. But really, it's just set collection, and for that reason, I'm not sure it elevates it above any other set collection that I have. The other issue I have, which may be changed in the Kickstarter, is the relic cards. There's only three different ones, so you'd never seen that much more variety in them. I like the fact that for the last round they all come out as points. You get all the point ones out and put them out. That's clever. But yeah, I just didn't particularly like the limitations that they put on you. So I think there is a good game here. There's a solid game here. If you like set collection, if you like that kind of bluffing and working out what another player is going to do, then there's a lot of game here for you, particularly if they add more special power cards in during the Kickstarter. For me, it didn't elevate above other set collection games, and the cards being small didn't help either. So I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't rush to play it again because of the kind of lack of theme for me, and the kind of set collection being okay. So that is Darkness. I will put the link for Kickstarter down below, and you can go check it out for yourself. Particularly set collection fans, I think you'll find a lot to like here. Thanks very much for watching Board Deck and Dice. We will see you next time.